welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Durham Bulls and the Nashville Sounds. The Sound find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Zach Godley starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Now at the plate is Ryan Bolt, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The designated hitter,
Vidal. The batter will be Vidal Brujan. No balls and 1 strike.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
batting third.
That brings up Wander Franco, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. 1 out and a runner on third. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
A ball and 2 strikes. Franco leads off first with 1 away. And he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Kevin Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
2 out with the man at first. Another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases 1 out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Yanni Chirinos will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
And now in the box, Corey Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Corey.
The pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Ready now is Bryce Terang. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Don't want to forget about it. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That evens it up 1-1. Runners on first with one down. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Standing in now, David Fry. In the air out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Up next, Lucas Arce. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Now it'll be Kevin Padlo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McKinney's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Next to dig in, Esteban Quiroz. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Next to stand in is Josh Lowe. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Mathias ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So now to the plate, Mark Mathias. He's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
In now, Tim Lopes. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Quiroz backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in and looking to continue his hot streak, Alexander Palma. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And that's the second out. Next to hit, Mario Feliciano. He's hitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, here is Nick Schnell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Ryan Bolt. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one the count now. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Bounce it to the left side. And there's out number 2. Now to bat, Vidal Brujan. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Ray flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Bryce Turang. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Flipped out the other way towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Wander Franco. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Popped him up. Lopes moving to his left. 1 away.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Haley, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
That's inside.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
Next up, Kevin Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he misses there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Fry. He flew out in his last debut. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Quick out number 1. Next to hit is Lucas Erceg. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The batter, number 13.
So the next to bat will be Mark Mathias. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Quiros is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So stepping in is Kevin Tadlow. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And he gets ahead 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Next up is Esteban Quiros. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Esteban Quiros.
Nope.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
And nobody's home. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And the runner back in standing. Into the box, Nick Schnell. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Throw over to third. A dive, but he's back. This is pulled into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 0-1. Pickoff move to second.
He's dead.
Dive, but he's back. Low on second. Schnell is over at first with 1 away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Vidal Brujan. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is popped up. Ersig has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a little tapper. Another one sent foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Tim Lopes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now into the box is Alexander Palma. He bounced out last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Into the box, Mario Feliciano grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Jim Haley. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Kevin Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Now to the plate. Here is Kevin Padlow. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. This is popped up. Ersig shading to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Ray. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now Bryce Turang. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Billy McKinney. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Into the box now, David Fry. Having fun here as this one scorched foul to the left. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Lucas Arce. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. At the plate, Mark Mathias as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in once again is Esteban Quiroz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now here is Josh Lowe, singled in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in will be Nick Schnell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Ray will get there, and he puts it away to retire the bottom of the inning now. And stepping up is the shortstop, Tim Lopes.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Alexander Palma is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. crushed that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next, here is Mario Feliciano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Corey Ray. And a big at bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Center fielder giving chase. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the runner will score from second.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Standing in now, Billy McKinney. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A shot down the first baseline. And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Andrew Kittredge takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Lucas Erceg. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. J.P. Fireisen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Palma moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vidal Brujan, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2. Nope.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2. Good change up with some depth.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here is Wander Franco, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Colin Poche is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38.
So now here is Mark Mathias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in next, Tim Lopes. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. So next to bat will be Alexander Palma. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now back. The catcher.
Into the box, Mario Feliciano. Popped him up. Haley has a play, and that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jim Haley. Luis Perdomo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the run is Ray, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
So he got him swinging. Kevin Smith becomes the first out of the inning. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Esteban Quiroz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game. At the plate now is Nick Schnell, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Nashville Sound jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Zach Godley earned his 5th win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Sound, 8 runs on 12 hits.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. I feel so good to have a perfect song. I feel so good to be in total control. I feel so good to have a perfect song. I feel so good to be in total control. There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Starred in a warehouse in the valley. I feel so good to have a perfect song. I feel so good to be in total control. I feel so good to have a perfect song. I feel so good to be in total control. It's so convincing.
Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for their 7th straight victory next. Eric Lauer will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. 1 out, nobody on.
No, that's
and
down.
low, it's a ball and a strike. swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Again, another foul ball. And this is line hard to deep left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is Bellinger, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Colton Wong now. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's Christian Yelich now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Daniel Vogelback's next, and he fouls this one off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit in the air down the right field line. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
Kershaw will slide one over to first. throw is up the line as it gets away. First pitch of the AB on its way. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock, who's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? He used one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Max Muncy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. That'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Hard hit ball to second. Taylor's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And stepping in, Manny Pena. Lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 0 for 4. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Eric Lauer. Now the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that.
Welcome back to Miller Park, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Brewers this season. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He popped out in his first trip. A swing and a little tapper.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as we put up our team leaderboard graphic, you can see there his total currently 3rd best on this Brewers ball club. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track, to the wall. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now back, left field.
In is Christian Yelich. As he swings and hits a laser to right. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now back, number 20.
At the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Brandon Crawford digging in next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Crawford.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Now the first pitch. Pitch out. 1-0. Nothing doing. Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag. And the runner back. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Yelich is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Dustin May is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Jason Hayward now. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Carpenter rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there. And it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Corey Seager goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cody Bellinger goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Will Smith will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in a... Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 left side, and another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
Colton Wong will stand in.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. Fouled away. It was a base hit last time up. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Wong rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 9. So the base hit drives home their third run total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Runner goes for second. Another one sent foul. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the blowout continues.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
David Price gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Bounce to first. A toss on to Price at the bag as they record the out. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next it'll be Jason Hayward. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
This is on the ground over the first. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Eric Yardley will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Eric.
He's set. Here it comes. A.J. Pollock will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll reach first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Guillermo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Chris Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Muncy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the... Corey Knebel gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Yardley. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. First delivery to him. 1 out, nobody on. He pops it up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
So here's Cody Bellinger. And he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. No hits to this point. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Leading up for the Brewers, the second baseman, Colton.
To the plate now, Colton Wong. And he fouls this one off. 3 hits and 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Striding in is Christian Yelich, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollard. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 19th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Scott Alexander gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. In there, a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So now to the plate, Manny Pena, and it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. 7th inning ready to roll. And that brings up Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fouled away.
That's the ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Will Smith is retired to start out the 7th. A.J. Pollock is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Pops this one up. Carpenter into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Here's another 0-2, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. So now the Brewers pitcher, Eric Yardley, and he might actually get a chance to hit here. Keston Hiura is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The pinch hitter does his job to set the table, and now the top of the order goes to work.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tucked and drive that baseball the other way.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. In the air, out to right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Now at the plate is Colton Wong. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the stretch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Bellinger is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Now into the box, Christian Yelich singled in his last at-bat. First offering. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Matty B, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Brandon Woodruff has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that one yanked just foul. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Edwin Rios will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get that.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the Blake Trinan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And now in the box, Brandon Crawford, career against Blake Trinan. He's hitless in 6 tries. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, 1 down. Up next, Matt Carpenter, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Now here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Now it'll be Justin Turner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Corey Seager is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. 4-1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
17-1 this evening. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Yardley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Clayton Kershaw struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes.